YouTube. Hey, hi. Been a while. By the time I upload this, it'll have been over 4 days. So, welcome back. To the me show, right? I'm back to give my unwanted, unneeded, unnecessary, unfiltered opinions. Night one of WrestleMania 42 just happened, right? WrestleMania Vegas. Hmm. Didn't we just have a WrestleMania in Vegas? Where was WrestleMania 41? It was in Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Where was WrestleMania 42? It was at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. They suck. Allegiant Stadium sucks, right? We're booking it, and it's not a dome, right? It doesn't have a roof. So when people are yelling, it's not echoing, right? It's not filling to capacity because people in Vegas don't give a fuck about wrestling. And the show is starting 12 p.m. their time and ending at like 5 their time. It's fucking terrible. You want to have a good Mania? Do it in a city that actually cares about wrestling and do it late at night. Don't do it at fucking 1 p.m. their time, okay? It's bullshit. It was terrible. It was ass. It was fucking garbage. Allegiant Stadium does not deserve another WrestleMania for as long as I live. Speaking of YouTube, not you guys. Ignore me for a second. These were the matches. There was, I want to say, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There was 7 matches. It genuinely felt like there was about 4 matches worth of wrestling. And the rest was fucking advertisements. The rest was advertisements and vignettes and video packages. That was it. If you've ever seen a clip of a Hulk Hogan documentary, you watched half of WrestleMania 42. If you've ever seen Hulk Hogan slam Andre the Giant, congratulations. You watched Mania 42. Tonight, all they did was spam the advertisements again and again and again. This match right here has 8 fucking people in it. This match has 8 women in it, and it was less than 10 minutes long. This match right here between 2 of the best younger stars in the women's division. Again, maybe 10 fucking minutes. Pretty sure it ran interference too, right? This match, I'll get to it later because it was the main event. Underwhelming. Good finisher usage, right? Couple good reversals by both women, but underwhelming. Fine match for what it was. It was gimmicky. It ended kind of short and then had a bunch of aftermatch shit, which, I mean, sure, fine, right? This was a great match. And in ring wise, I would say these 2 matches were probably contenders for the best of last night, right? Because, yeah, it's already last night now. It's already 1 a.m. These 2 are in contention for the best matches, probably just in general. This is probably... No, I would say these 2 are probably my favorite, like, in-ring wise. This was probably my favorite. What do you call it? This is probably my favorite all around. Between the moves they use, between the, like, the finisher spots, the ending, right? How the match ended, the winner, all of that was like, it was pretty cool. I got surprised, right? I got pleasantly surprised. So if I'm going in chronological order, the show opened up with this. I would give this a 5 out of 10. That's a little harsh. I'm gonna say I would give this a 6 out of 10. So like a D. It was boring, right? Kind of. It wasn't so boring. It wasn't terrible. I'm not gonna say boring, but it was just very predictable. Like Logan Paul and Austin Theory are heels, so when they're working with the super baby face that everyone loves, I Show Speed, they're gonna be mean to him and belittle him. And when they lose the match, it's Speed's fault, and then they're gonna gang up on Speed. But wait, the good guys come and help Speed, and then they beat up the bad guys, right? It was very predictable and it was lame. But Speed's spot at the end where he does the zoo on the top of the shit and then jumps off and slams Logan Paul through the fucking table. I wish I could show you. I couldn't because DMCA would be on my ass. WWE does not play about that shit. But the finish was cool to that match. So I would give it a 6 out of 10, a D rating. The next one I'm pretty sure this was a tag match. YouTube Shorts plot but dragged into a full-length event. It feels disingenuous to even call this a full-length event. This was a half-length event with advertisements in it. The next event was this. This is where I really started to realize that WrestleMania entrances are dead. This match made me realize, like, holy shit, we don't really care anymore, do we? It's not as big of a deal as it used to be to make a cool WrestleMania entrance. Lyra and Bayley's cool, right? These two had matching outfits, but I wouldn't say the entrance itself was amazing, right? Mediocre as fuck, right? It was a Paige return. If you follow Pro Wrestling Insider or WrestleOps, you already knew that Paige re-signed with WWE, right? We already knew she was coming out 18 fucking hours ago. Also, Nikki Bella fucked up the entrance of Paige because she was giving her little speech and she's like, I'm hurt, I can't compete. But she was slurring her words like she had just fucking popped an oxy. Like something was up with her ass during that damn intro. So that was weird. Also, I had connection issues during this match, so I didn't catch the full thing. I'm pretty sure it was this match. So I didn't catch the full thing. But I would give this a 5 out of 10. It was boring. The surprise of Paige was cool, but they also cut the match way too short. Like, I'm pretty sure half these women didn't even use their finishers, right? It was boring. It was way too short. And unfortunately, Nikki Bella's inability to speak kind of fucked up Paige coming out, which they then rushed because she didn't even stand there and get like a full pop. She kind of just went to the ring. Like her music hits, she immediately gets out of Gorilla, right? Wave, kiss a baby, and then runs to the ring and then wins the title in her return, which is fine. 6 out of 10, 5 out of 10. I really don't remember what came next, but I'm going to assume that it was Drew and Jacob. This was a great match. I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. It was a great match. It had the correct winner. It had the correct spots. There was one part where Drew slams Jacob's head into the ring frame, which legitimately I thought Jacob was gonna like be hurt after that shit. Like I thought he was concussion protocol after that spot in the match. So that was cool, right? A real fight feel right there, right? Yeah, they got that match right. Drew's tweet did take a couple minutes to upload, his WrestleMania tweet, but it was cool. So 6, 5, 7. Next, I would like to say was this match, right? Yes. Yeah, here's what we're gonna do. Watch this. Watch this. You've never seen anything this cool. I'm about to blow your fucking mind. So, boop. I got it. Bake that. Why don't we zoom out a little bit? No? Is that not something we do around here? Okay. All right. So, 6, 5, 7. Okay, this match, assuming that this was the next one on the card. Sorry, I really don't remember the match order. Good match in the ring. I predicted the winner, right? This is the winner I wanted. It just wasn't special to me. I'm gonna give it a 6 because it was an enjoyable match, sort of. But it was just That's it. It was just okay. It's like if I heated up a cheese pizza and I started eating cheese pizza, like it's what I expected, and it was fine, but it wasn't special, you know. What if you bit into the cheese pizza and you're like, hmm, this isn't a cheese pizza, this is a three cheese. And then you bite into the crust and then it's stuffed crust too? Like, no, this wasn't that. This was literally just the cheese pizza with the normal crust, right? Somebody in the chat's probably gonna say his hungry ass talking about pizza. He's on pizza again. His ass always talking about pizza. This was a 6 as well. That was just an okay match. Um, always pizza on the mind. Um, this one would have been next. Seth and Gunther. This was good. This I'm gonna give this one 7.5. I think it was cool. I think it was cool. I think it was fun. However, with the level of match that I've come to expect from Seth and Gunther, especially Seth at WrestleMania, these past couple years, like all the shit that he did at WrestleMania 40 with the Cody and Rock shit and right, he wrestled the match at 50 HP against was it Drew McIntyre, and then like WrestleMania 41, right? He had that amazing main event with Roman and Punk. Like his WrestleMania resume these past couple years has been fucking insane. It just gets better and better, right? And this was not better than his last two, right? It's the first time in a couple years where I feel he's moved backwards, right? He was less cool at Mania, where he usually just gets more and more cool at Mania. So it was fun in ring stuff, and it was cool. I guess it doesn't really harm either wrestler too much, which is good because they both deserve, the world. Two main eventers, right? Two champions. Um, but it just wasn't special to me, right? I've seen many Seth Rollins WrestleMania matches that I liked more than this. I've seen multiple Gunther WrestleMania matches that I liked more than this. And the Braun Breaker spot, I guess, was it was fine, but it was nothing special to me. This match right here, I am going to shock the world. I am going to say something quite insane. I loved it. I think it was just as good as the Seth and Gunther match. I think these two are probably tied for the match of the night. If you want to give this one 8, you can. If you want to give this one 8, you can. You can move them up. You can move them both down. You can move one down, move one up. But I think they're really close to each other, right? Where this one is a little bit better in ring than this one, and obviously it runs longer, right? I hated the match length these two had. What they did in the shorter amount of time they had was way more surprising to me than Seth and Gunther. Like stealing the Oblivion and like the one Liv flip spot where she like flips before she, I guess, power bombed Steph, right? Like the way they played it was really cool to me. I liked the match a lot. I liked how it worked. The Devil's Kiss was cool. Liv's intro was phew, phew, the best WrestleMania intro tonight, right? Best WrestleMania entrance tonight was between Liv Morgan and Stephanie Vaquer and Cody Rhodes, in my opinion. Um, I kind of missed some of Stephanie's because I was on my phone, which actually makes me pretty sad. But like her leaving the trail of rose petals behind was really cool. What was I gonna say? Yeah, this match was really cool, right? Everything about this match was really cool from the entrance to the end of it, right? To the finish. And of course, I'm always happy to see Dirty Dom on my television. So that was a plus. And then the main event of WrestleMania. I was going to start this video by saying it was the worst WrestleMania main event I've ever seen. That's a lie. And it's actually not even like a bottom 3. But it's pretty fucking bad. Like Jey Uso and Gunther and like this are my two least favorite WrestleMania main events probably in the last like 8 years. And they happened in back-to-back years, which is really disappointing. Um I don't even have a drink. Dick move, man. Wait. Wait. Yes, I do. I would give this one 4. 4.5. Randy's entrance ran long, and even though he's a heel, it wasn't really different. And then when the match started, he wasn't a heel at all. He instead pulled some face shit. Yeah, I'm talking about WrestleMania because it was tonight. Or, well, last night, technically. Night 1 of WrestleMania was last night. Yeah. Randy was, like, supposed to be heel. Cody was supposed to be the face. It kind of flip-flopped in the match. The match is a heel turn for Cody. But it wasn't really a proper heel turn. And Randy wasn't really a proper face turn. Like, he just kind of gets shit on and then loses. I mean, later on, like, he gets a punt in, but I mean, he's not the champion, right? And the Pat McAfee, I guess, like, involvement in the WrestleMania build-up was useless, right? I want people to understand that. I wouldn't hate this show if it was WrestlePalooza. I wouldn't hate this show if it was Clash of the Castle. I wouldn't hate the show if it was Great Balls of Fire or fucking Armageddon, right? I hate this show because it's WrestleMania. I hate this show because it's the biggest fucking show of the year. And Pat McAfee and Jelly Roll were involved in the main event of this show, which already ran these matches short as fuck. Every single match here should have been 5 minutes longer. Even the ones that were already the longest should have been 5 minutes longer. Every single match on this show should have been 5 minutes longer. You could have given me one more Crossroads with a kick out. You could have easily given me more between these two. Gunther could have gotten in some more offense, right? I don't think like 3 of these fucking women even use their finishers. Like, almost everything could have been longer. Speed should have gotten his own entrance too. He should have used one of his songs. World Cup or Headshot or whatever the fuck. Easily could have done something like that, but they didn't. YouTube, hey, it's me. I wanted to point this out because I forgot to say it in the initial recording of the video. We legitimately started pillow fighting towards the end of this match. I threw a fucking pillow as hard as I could at Cayman's face, and then he responded by hitting me with some, and then Nate and Russell got involved, and the fucking dog got involved. Legitimately. This was during the main event, too. So, what do you call it? Yeah, just so you know, just so you have that additional piece of content. I forgot this happened, but yeah, we did start pillow fighting during WrestleMania, so that tells you how much I loved this WrestleMania. Okay, bye. So while the matches themselves probably average out to like 6, and that's not the worst rating of all time, when it comes to the show itself, out of 10, if I factor in not only the ring work, right, not only the storyline, but you factor in all of the advertisements and you factor in the crowd, you do all that, I am going to give this, drum roll, 5. It's perfectly mid. It is a mid fucking WrestleMania. It's not the worst. It's not the best. It's not something I ever want to watch again. But if I do end up watching it again one day, it's not like gouge my eyes out worthy. It's mid. It's very fucking mid. If you like Stephanie Vaquer and Liv Morgan, you'll enjoy this. You can go watch it, right? If you like Drew McIntyre, if you like Seth Rollins Gunther, if you like, you know, I guess heel Cody, then the Mania is for you. But if you're into AJ Lee and Becky Lynch, or if you're, say, a huge Lyra Valkyria fan, right? There's nothing here for you. Like, if you're, you know, a fan of Jay and Jimmy, and they're using their 4th intro in 4 fucking weeks, right? There's nothing here for you. Did LA Knight even get the BFT off? Like, it's mid. It's not that good. No. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. I'm gonna go do a proper Twitch stream now, but I did want to record this really fast. Thanks for watching. I'll be back on night 2. Bye.